Hey fellow conquerors, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest. Episode 55, Even More Red Land. So as you can see above my head, the current priority still is to create more vassals and to conquer Valandia. But that's the short-term plan. The longer-term plan is once we have taken enough territory from Valandia, we're like, right now we could do blanket peace, but I don't think Valandia has a lot of fuel left in the tank for actual war, and they're at war with Azerai as well. What we want to be doing is peace offers for every war declaration unless it's the Empire. We're definitely getting to the point in the game where we need to start worrying about the Empire steamrolling us. So, as much fun it is to be messing with Valandia, what I really want to be doing is preparing for the Empire fights. So one of the advantages of taking territory from Valandia is then we can make vassals and then use those vassals to build up our forces even more, so that when we formally attack the Empire, we actually have some numbers. So, them's the plan. So what I would like to do is try to get Veriskin Castle and pravind, and then maybe reassess the situation. The situation is going to be very fluid, however, because, you know, the amount of forces that we have and who we're at war with changes pretty regularly. So it's something to keep an eye on. I'm also down about 100 soldiers from the max because the attack to Oxhall was very costly. I would love to be able to get to a point where I can replenish the troops, but I think if I started marching around Battanian land right now, I would lose a lot of steam. So I don't want to do that as a result. Maybe I can be friends with the Empire? No, it's literally impossible. They have a plan to kill me, essentially. There's no allying them, really, under any circumstance. And in fact, there's a conspiracy to see me beheaded, more or less. So, no friends with them. Can't happen, won't happen. So we're going to ride up on pravind and see how well defended it is. We have just broken a significant amount of forces fighting Valandia. So pravind has about as many defenders as we have attackers, but I think we'll recover over time and they will lose some forces. Oh, it also looks like Drapan Castle's under siege, so we're going to go over to Drapan Castle first. Currently, if you take a look at our clans, I think all of the clans that we have one territory. And I went to the wrong screen. So Darzin has 2, Legata and Cranarod Castle, and everyone else has 1. Alright. Because if I end up with additional territory, and I can use it for myself, I entirely intend to create new vassals. I don't have a lot of companions right now, and I've been looking for companions, and they're a little bit tricky to find. Because of the requirements that we have, that they have to be good. So we'll just keep an eye out for potential companions. Alright, this should be a pretty easy fight, even though we're a little wounded. So I gotta take this one a little easy as a result of my wounds, but we outnumber them so considerably that I'm not even going to use tactics, I'm just going to tell everyone to charge. I'll see if I can't go for banners first. Focus on my aim. Apparently I'm rusty. Like how just some random knight got in the way. Alright, that banner's down. He was blocking anyway. I think this is just another knight. Looks like. Yeah, just a Valandian vanguard. Fortunately for me, the crossbowmen are not looking my way, so it's going to be really easy for me to focus on this knight and have him drop the banner. If I could swing. Apparently I can't. What are my horsemen doing? They are not charging right now. Alright, champion or vanguard down. So they're bannerless, and I'm actually not as wounded as I thought I would be. So I'm going to try to cut as many down as I can for morale, so that they flee sooner. Because that will limit our losses. Because I don't want to take any losses. I want to roll this force straight into pravind if I can. So the fewer wounds, the fewer losses, the better. Battania, welcome to your first stream. Oh no, for a second I thought they picked the flag back up. Alright, they're pretty much broken. They did get some reinforcements in the back. And I'm all on it. It looks like they're just a bunch of farmers. Oh! And then Lemkin card. Hey, get back here. Bye-bye. Is this an, it just looks like a knight. Here, you're welcome. Whoever that was. I think it was one of my companions. It is very weird to have horses. Obviously, they're not in my army, they're in my companions' armies. But I've, up until this point, like, have never had horses in my forces. That wasn't supposed to rhyme. Because I don't want Battanian horsemen. And most of these horsemen are actually Valandian, which is even stranger. So the game, to answer your question, Rizola, the game, in order for you not to, like, go horrible... Where is it? It's essentially like a total population on the battlefield. Maybe it's in performance. Yes, battle size. So I could have the battle size to max, but there's some performance issues that could hit. So essentially what happens is it limits the amount of people that could be on the battlefield at one time, and then you get reinforcements once people die, instead of putting, you know, 3,000 troops in the battlefield at one time, because the game can't handle that so well. So at the start of the battle, it's not that I had all 800 troops, I just had whatever percentage troops. So like if I outnumber them 4-1, I would have, you know, 80% of 600 or whatever the battle size number was, I forget what it was, number of troops deployed. Because that's kind of how it works, to keep the game from chugging along. Alright, so I think what ended up happening there was my companions captured the other two, I'd imagine. But we are all set to ride. Turtle, you leveled up. Let's give you trainer. You don't need to be a duelist. And then I think Redbold leveled up as well. And Redbold, you're eventually going to become a lord, so I'll give you stewardship. Tra-la-la-la-laro. Thank you for the resub. And welcome. Oh, that's a Belgier. Oh, it's always Belgier. Man, he is an escape artist. For real. Alright, here we go. We are sieging Pravind. And I'm going to have to keep a very sharp eye on the lower left to make sure that nothing happens elsewhere during this. Like, I wouldn't want Drapen Castle or Ormondfard or anything, Oxhall, to fall while I'm sieging it. I still have quite a lot of wounded troops, so hopefully we get some healing before this kicks off, so we outnumber them even greater. Alright, yeah, everything looks good. I wonder who there is to be called in. No one? I have everyone except for Sude. Alright. This is our full force. Not our full potential force, because a lot of these guys don't have full parties. Probably only Verback has close to a full party, but, you know, that's okay. How do you turn subtitles off? Should be an extension at the bottom of the screen for closed captioning, if that's what you mean. There's a button that should say, like, CC, something along those lines. Alright, catapult, catapult, firepult, fire ballista. Given their superior siege equipment, I'm definitely going to have to bank my trebuchets and then deploy them all at once. My engineering is at what, 110? Okay. Force people just... Oh, man. Naughty Battanians. They just contracted with Valandia. Don't like that. And Calatil just escaped from my prison. From captivity. Which is, you know, like, I could have seen coming. Wow! That's interesting. As soon as she escaped, they want 3k to end the war. Apparently she was worth a lot. Which makes sense. Banlish, how goes it? You were playing, oh, some Keeper RL, nice. Thank you for the raid, man. Welcome to the Battanian War. And welcome to all of your viewers as well. We just started. We are trying to do as much damage to Valandia here as possible before making peace so that I can start to turn on all the Empire. Because the conspiracy strength is really growing, and then once it matches out, the Empire bears down on us, so I would like to use my giant war chest to sort of force peace on everybody, except for Empire. So it should be, you know, it's one of those make-or-break situations. Like, either it'll go real well, or I'll get smoked, and I'm not sure which it will be. Time will tell. Oh, wait, that's weird. Okay, the forest people just contracted Valandia, and then we're like, you know what, we're good. And they contracted Sturgia. I guess Sturgia pays better? I can't wait to go back to war with West Empire. So, Battania and Sturgia are at war with one another. Battania's not looking so hot right now. And then Sturgia's at war with everyone. Oh my god. Well, they're paying us a lot of tribute per day, and I don't think they're going to be able to get out of those tribute payments anytime soon because they're in a triple war. So here is their defense force, which is small enough that I don't think they're actually going to push. They're just going to watch. Show the map? I can't. When you're in a siege, you can't show the map. Okay, and actually, they're headed to Drapen Castle. And then there's the disrupt lines between Karbanseth to Aklat. So that's just east of me to way south of me. Maybe I'll be able to actually do that one. We are not doing a lot of damage to their walls because they keep throwing catapults and ballista up so quickly that it's like tying up our... So, for the first time ever, I'm going to consider battering rams and siege towers. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to get their walls within a reasonable amount of time, because it looks like Drapen Castle is going to get walloped if I take my time here. But if we can break a wall, I'll probably try to attack without the towers. Yeah, okay, it looks like we might be able to break some walls. So I'm going to move these to reserve. Oh, and Sude actually captured someone. Nice. Come on, break the wall, break the wall. Strapping castle's not doing so hot, I bet. Okay, so they have one catapult, one... Okay, wall's broken. Pause. We're good? We're good. I'm going to put my own trebuchets in reserve because they're really ineffective for attacking. And I'd rather have all my forces pushing. So we're going to attack Pravind and then defend Drapand. Let's go. Big battle time. Is this game worth it? I would say so. But, you know, that's a matter of personal opinion, I'd say. I have a lot of hours in it, so, like, bing from a buck, I'd say it's worth it. This polearm is insanely fun to watch. Yeah, just, like, absolutely cleaning up the battlefield. The problem is, it really sucks in close quarters, obviously, because it's, like, 10 feet long. So I can't really use it, like, attacking castles. I probably should have switched to a sword, but... it's fine. Actually, they don't have enough people here. I don't know where you guys are defending, but you need more men. Oh, here they come. Whoa, here they come. Wait. Sorry, you need less men. Sort of curious as to why my forces aren't pushing that gap right now. But let's try to prevent them from swamping me here. Oh, I know what's going on. My bowmen aren't actually charging because they wouldn't normally. Ride, horse, ride. So I've just told them to charge. Let's see if I can't... So it looks like everyone went to that one gap. They have 228 troops in that one gap, and they have none in the other gap. So I might actually be able to break a better... Yeah, they already broke this hole. This one's captured by us. Perfect. Soldiers! Oh, these battle groups make no sense. I was hoping that, like, all the bowmen were in one group or whatever, but they just aren't. Alright, time to get some blood shed here. One of the real disadvantages that Battania has is that one of their strengths is obviously they're really good cavalry, and during a castle defense, they don't use horses. So all of their knights that otherwise would be dangerous are rendered pathetic. Maybe not pathetic, but certainly not as lethal as they otherwise would be. So this was their counterattack to retake this hole in the wall, and I think it's working, but like not without them taking horrible losses as a result. Where? Oh, and my troops totally pushed that other gap. Good. I'm gonna make you flee. Is this what an anteater feels like? Is this my buffet? Alright, I'm not going in there. Like, I'm too close quarters for their crossbows to be much threat. They're shooting me a little bit. Oh, here comes reinforcements. But I'm pretty sure we hold the gatehouse now. Yeah, look at all the Fions. Oh my god. This is our wall. Yep. Come on. All these peasants don't have weapons that even hurt me. Oh, they got smoked. Okay, so they are holding this wall again. For now. It's weird that we're playing, like, musical chairs or something. I don't really understand why their defenses keep prioritizing one of the two gaps, leaving the other gap completely open. It's very odd. I don't mind it, though, because it allows me to just kill indiscriminately, more or less. Although these guys are using a lot more shields, which is harder to get through. And they're about to all die. I bet they flee in like 3 seconds. Yeah, oh, there they go. Bye! I'm not sure if you know that I'm on horseback and you can't really outrun a horse. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. No, he's made it through! Damn you! Oh, still got him. Oh, well, alright. I'll chalk that one up to the well-placed fence. Yep, I don't think I let any of them flee. And that would be my town now. Oh, that's an enemy. Nice. I only killed 115 of them myself. Just 115, that's all. Prisoners. Oh, it's not a bad two-headed axe. It might rival the one I have. So mine is 114 cut, and this is 129 cut. It's longer, too. It's an axe, even though it's very clearly a polearm. It's confusing, is what that is. But, oh, that's cool. Pravind is taken. Alright, we lost a little bit of morale because I showed mercy. My troops didn't want to show mercy, but we're merciful. Let's see here. I need beer. Give me your beer. Do I need cheese? Yes. I'm almost out of cheese and butter. Alright, I highly doubt that the town here will have enough money to buy all of the weapons I have. So I'll just sell a subset of them. Oh, they're already out of money. Whatever, I don't care if it's in the negatives a little bit. Close enough. Oh, nice! Another companion. A rogue, but a rogue with a heart of gold. Or daring and calculating rogue. Alright, let's bring her in. And is she Battanian? Oh, she's Battanian too. Nice.
Well,
we have
now,
almost
stranger.
no Battanian companions. You have a very creepy voice, though. Alright, well that's good. I suppose I need to then equip her with gear. Because I'm sure she has, like, nothing. Yeah, she's nothing at all. Okie dokie. Oops, yep. That's good so far. That's cloak's better. Wow, yeah, that looks real different. I have no idea, like, what weapons you use. Can you ride horses? Oh, it doesn't even let me put a, saddle on a nothing. That makes sense. So you have riding 20-something. So I'll give you a sturgeon. No, I'll give you a hunter horse. There you go. And let's check out our weapon skills. Oh, my polearm leveled up, so I'll have you guys decide that while I equip her out a bit more. So at 175, 30 melee weapon skills to troops in wall formation, which I do keep my wildlings in wall formation very often. And 3% damage with polearms. Now, I don't use polearms for my troops, though. So that would be 30 melee skills for party in wall. I also don't personally command my wildlings, so it wouldn't help with the wildlings unless I took control of the wildlings. But, you know, whatever. And then the other one is minus 20% morale loss to troops in formation. And the governor one doesn't really matter because I'm never a governor. I can't be. So, there you go. You could vote on those two. Neither are, like, particularly useful, I would say. GMT leveled up in athletics. Let's give you weapon handling. And then I wanted to check out her. So she uses bows. Bows and polearms, maybe? Athletic. She can also throw, but I'd rather use bows. Ammunition counts for a lot. Is she a better scout than my current scout? That would be the other question that I have. Oh, I went to the wrong screen. So I have a scouting 130. Oh, Regbull does a scouting 130. So yeah, Regbull's still way better. That's fine. She doesn't need to be a scout. If there was a chance for her to be, I could have made it. Alright, so she needs a bow, and she needs arrows and a shield. And I'll probably end up buying that stuff. And it looks like you guys want me to take the melee damage. Copy that. Who knows? Maybe I will take wildlings in my formation at some point. Back to what I was doing. I don't want that tier 6 shield. It's too expensive. But I'll buy her something decent. Buy her tier 5 shield. She's a horrible sword, but I have plenty of swords. There you go. Actually, I'm going to give you that one. And then bows and arrows. Whoa! She can use the noble bow. I'll cop for it. It's expensive, but sure. Because that allows me to then sell more of the loot that I have, freeing up inventory space. Perfect. So now I'll only pay like 2k. There. Alright, so she is pretty well geared. With like even a noble bow. I mean, that's the same quality as I have. I ride with a noble bow. So I didn't cheap out on her at all. So pretty good gear. I don't think there's anything better. No, she's the best stuff that I could have given her. Oh, also, I forgot. You could just mouse over here if you want to see their skills. Duh. Okay, cool. So if I end up on the ballot to own Pravind, I will probably... I'll probably give it to her. She's my only companion in the party right now that could do it. I also have all those prisoners I forgot about, so let's get rid of those. Oh yes, there is also who's a party captain right now? Oh, only Verback. Okay. He can't be a vassal because he's a family member. So yeah, she's gonna go from a wanderer to a noblewoman in like record time. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to Drapen Castle in time. Something tells me if they already have a battering ram constructed, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. I might not make it in time, but I will be able to make it enough time to be able to wipe the enemies up. They're not going to be able to scatter from me. Oh, I made it. Ha-ha! They're so screwed. Alright, so then now there's a chance to capture even more of the Valandians, rendering their effective fighting force to be maybe smaller than us for the first time ever. Maybe.
Soldiers! Soldiers! All of you! I'll lead!
Actually, you know what? I am going to use battle formations rather than just blitz.
Warriors! Move! Soldiers! Shields forward! Infantry! Forward! Mounted archers! Riders! Spread the field! Footmen! Cavalry! Soldier forces! Charge!
Alright, so I put archers in loose and shield wall. And then told all the horses to charge their crossbowmen, who are, for some reason, unguarded. Alright, they're so stupid, I'm actually just going to charge. This is like the least tactics I've seen out of them ever. Can I have your flag? Thank you. Man, they're so generous. Say what you will about the Valandians, but they do offer their battle flags willy-nilly. Alright, so the Fions are there, closing in. And it will be open season on Valandian crossbowmen in a second. These guys do have high-level crossbowmen, so when they hit me, they do plink away a lot of health. So I got to be a little bit more careful than usual, because their crossbow damage is quite high. Very high armor piercing.
All of attack!
Oh, reinforcements! Alright, the Fions are closing in on their reinforcement spawn point, and it looks like a lot of the reinforcements are lower quality troops with makeshift weaponry, so that'll be a lot easier to kill. I'm still getting hit by crossbow bolts though, so I'm gonna go back to evasion. Here comes the Fions. Oh, whoa! We dropped our flags too. I'm gonna punch. There we go. I'm gonna be super lethal here. Yeah! Let me at him. That's right. Alright, sorry flag, but I'd rather be able to kill things. Oh, turtle, you leveled up. You're now, Blastoise? Maybe you're just a Squirtle. Who knows? Where are you all going? Oh, besides the afterlife. I like how that guy with like a construction hammer is like, all right, I'm gonna block this war site with my construction hammer. If you say so, friend. Hasn't worked with the last 50 dudes, but maybe you'll be the lucky one to block the hit. And that's it. Oh, that is a lot of prisoners. So Drapen secured, pravind is captured. So the supply lines are going from Karbanseth to Aklat. Oh, it's going east. Ah. I see, said the blind man peeing in the wind. I can't believe Valandia wants tribute from me. Like, that's just, like, mind blown. Really? You are getting your butts kicked, and you're just like, alright, well, if you want peace, pay us. The turtle, you leveled up in riding. So relief force, starting battle morale, up when you join ongoing battle with allies. And then I'm going to give you more stewardship, because you have a lot of really high combat skills, but at some point you're going to become a party leader, even though you have an intelligence of a turtle. And owner of pravind will be me. Everyone's like, it should go to Sude. Actually, doesn't... Yeah, he's the owner of Drapen Castle. Yeah, it's not going to go to Sude. Sorry, Sude. Going to me. So I can give it out to our brand new friend here. She does not have a banner yet. I should probably give her one first. Give her one of my spares. Because I have a few spares. Let's see. How many banners do I have? You are Battanian, so increased melee damage? Banner of Wrath? Works for me. Alright. Welcome to your service, and you are now a lady. You can have pravind. Oh, I don't have a name for her, so this is going to be like the quickest raffle ever. I'm going to put it up for like 1 minute. So that we can actually move along with this. I should have already raffled up. So that vote timer is actually a raffle timer. And it will be Fen whatever, whoever wins. Now the other thing that I'm considering is possibly settling out peacefully with Valandia, like even paying them, just so that I can start focusing on the disruption lines. So I'll have you guys vote on that. Should I pay for peace with Valandia? The alternative is I could hunt Queen. Hunt the Queen first. And then settle peace. So you're also voting on that as well. Alright, let me do the giveaway. Sakura Witch. So how about Fen Sakura? If that's okay with you. Just let me know real quick. Can I even get there in 3 days to the starting town? Yeah, I could. I'm like only a day ride away. All right, works for you. Perfect. You are now a noble woman. And it looks like you guys want me to hunt the Queen. So I will do my best to hunt the Queen so that we don't have to pay so much money for peace. In that case, I'm going to disband the army. I don't need all of the army. They had they had suffered quite a bit of losses, so it would be good if they replenish their number. Pravind doesn't really have money yet, so I'm not going to bother trading here. So the supply lines, yeah, is going off in one day. So I'm going to try to race to Carbantheth, because it's going to go from Carbantheth to like Sianon or something like that. As much as I wanted to get like Veriskin Castle first, you know, more important things call to me, I suppose. That's very strange. Hunt the queen for peace. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm going to do. So, Calatilde, right? Where are you? Last seen at Jacqueline? Got it. So, what I think I'll do is I'll disrupt the supply lines and then hunt for peace. I don't think that Valandia has much of a force. Yeah, they don't really have much of a force. So I should be okay leaving the area for a bit. Azurai, why? We don't even share borders. I'm okay with that war declaration. I'm just going to leave it. Normally I would like save scum, but I'm not going to bother. Also, Migglemoose and Ascending Node, thank you for the resubs. Well, the sub and the resubs. So they're moving from Carbantheth to Varcheg. Oh. That's really not the direction I was hoping they would go. But it does have me marching through Battanian lands, which will give me the opportunity to replenish my number. So it's annoying, but like it could be worse. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 13th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Battanians.